Hello and welcome everybody to today's patch notes for March 6, 2025. So first off, we'll be going through the patch notes. This is the big sailing update. So right now we got the first mates being added under the contents. It is, after all, Pra, Clea, and Tran and Underfoe, so not their brothers or cousins. The first mates can be put aboard your ship, and they will add a compass effect to you, so you'll be able to navigate with the vessel and confirm your location in the Great Ocean. So no more compasses just to find your way the moment you have one. And the first mates can be assigned to the Ephyria Carex and the Panok. Concerning the first mate, just as it was in Global, the first mate is not included in the cabin upon boarding a vessel. When hired, the first mate will be added to the sailor list, and like regular sailors, the first mate's condition can deteriorate and they can fall ill, and must be treated with an elixir of regeneration or Tears of the Star. If the first mate falls ill while on board, any of their active effects will not be applied, and finally, the first mate cannot be fired. How to hire the first mates? After completing the Great Expedition in Search of Khan, the Eye of Moon quest, and then completing the questline via NPC Pra in Velia, you will get the first mate contract for Pra. For the bartering one, for Clea, you need to get the Golden Pocket Watch via a special barter according to a set probability, and then completing the questline for her. And finally, for Tran and Underfoe, you have to obtain the fancy figurehead from the sea monster habitat saltwater crocodiles, again at a set probability, and after that you can complete a quest to gain that. We also have the Managed Sailor UI. Pretty much, I'll be probably making a small guide on this. The basic principle is each slot on the boat doubles a certain stat. So the first mate can be placed on the first mate slot. The sail will increase endurance and wits. The wheel will increase awareness and strength. Focus, force, and vision, which is the cannon stats, are doubled in the cannon slot. The ship's durability increases by 10,000 for each cabin cost of the sailor placed on the deck. So you might want to put a heavy cabin cost sailor in there. And finally, in the kitchen or mess, the ship's rations are increased by 5,000 for each cabin cost of the sailor placed there. In the cabin itself, at the bottom, all of the base stats are applied as usual. So that you pretty much put the best sailor in slot and then just fill up the rest of the cabins. Each ship has a slight little bonus, so the Advanced gets an extra mess slot. The Balance and Volante both get a sail slot. The Valor gets one cannon slot, while the Panok gets two cannon slots. There's also some new features for filtering and auto sorting the sailors, so you'll be able to filter by a few changes. This should be nice for getting it automatically back on your ship. They did remove all sailors or disembark all sailors off the boat, so before you sail off, make sure to check your sailors. The priority is first mate, then the sail, then the wheel, the cannon, mess, deck, and cabin. And the sailors in the list are sorted in the following order. So sailors who can board the current ship, sailors who are already on the ship, and then finally sailors on other ships. We also have the sailor preset feature, so you'll be able to save one of two presets. The sailor presets can be applied to all of the ships below, which is from the Bartali sailboat all the way to the Carrack and also the Pano. The sailor preset is applied differently for each type of ship. So if you have a preset on the Advanced, it won't be saved on the Volante. So you need to set these up separately. But this does mean we can specify for each ship its own little preset. To use the sailor preset, you'll need to talk to the Wharf Manager to access the Managed Sailors. And inside the Managed Sailors UI, you assign the sailors you wish, and then you press the Save Preset button to save it to your settings. For Arena of Solare, they've added the grade specific frames to the UI in the Arena of Solare. This will be now active in practice because, as far as I know, ranked has ended, or it will end soon. You'll also receive based on the rank and emblem you've obtained, a title. This title should only be active until the next season. Yeah, emblem titles can be used until the end of the next Arena of Solare regular season. Otherwise, there's also the regular rewards. If you manage to get Solar Incarnate, you got some extra rewards in your mail, most likely. Yeah, in your mail, pretty much. You also have the Radiant Spear getting extra rewards, Twilight Spear, purple rank, Shining Spear getting extra rewards, but no more Trace of Thunderbolts. So if you're below 1,800 points, you won't have gotten any Traces of Thunderbolts. If you're above, you did. You also have some Arena of Solare titles. These are displayed here. So we have the Solare Incarnate in a light blue, Radiant Spear in a dark blue, Twilight Spear in a purple, Shining Spear in red, Dawn Spear in yellow, Skilled Soldier in blue, and Apprentice Soldier in blue. There is also Arena of Solare rank-based rewards. The top 100 have received the Solare Knight outfit. The Solare Knight title can also be used until the next Arena of Arsha season ends. And they also got some glorious Solar box, or Solare boxes, with some extra rewards. Concerning the items, we have the change that red gear can no longer be repaired with other red gear, because apparently a few people made that by mistake and then had to contact support. So this has been removed. They've also changed the central market minimum price of the Primordial crystals and Primordial blackstones. This is for the upcoming changes to Golden Pig Cave that I'll be reaching in a second. They've also significantly decreased trading XP obtained from selling the following 6 items: Magical Mandragora, Witch's Poison Herb, Saffron with Strong Scent, Fantastic Blue Rose, Moonlit Evening Primrose, and Medicinal Autumn Bellflower Root. Concerning the Golden Pig Cave, it has now been changed to a dual purpose spot. So you can have a chat with the NPC Moonsig and hand over a primordial crystal to enter at any point. However, in this cave, you will not find the rare treasures, and you will not obtain Golden Pig subjugation tokens. If you die, you get the same penalties as regular monster zones, and monsters here are affected by harmful effects as usual. The recommended AP and DP is still the same. Actually, it is a little lowered, I think. 1,130. I think it was 150 for the original. Overall, the subjugation now has these 2 types of entry. Yeah, as before, entering the cave will make all the other adventures disappear, like a Marnie realm. You cannot enter on Arsha. You will be kicked out of the Golden Pig Cave if your character dies, and you cannot enter if your karma is below 0. And there's a cooldown before you can re-enter after finishing the subjugation or leaving. Also, subjugation will fail 25 minutes after entry, and you will be forcibly removed. They've renamed the Golden Pig Cave to Fortunate Golden Pig Cave. They've added a Treasure Keeper title to the monsters inside the Fortunate version of the Golden Pig Cave. Also renamed the scrolls accordingly and the reward boxes. They've also added special golden pigs to appear at a very low chance in the Fortunate Golden Pig Cave. So overall, we will be able to enter at any time now. However, it is a little bit different concerning that the big rewards are still only during the open phase, while the other phase is constantly available. They've also, for both places, increased the distance at which the pigs detect enemies, and they changed the starting locations in the Golden Pig Cave after talking to Moonsig. And they've also changed the Elite Golden Pig to perform a chopping attack after using a normal attack. Quest and Knowledge, they've changed the cutscene for the Belenos Forest Wolf quest as below. So the Grey Wolf's HP has been increased by 2.5 times. So they've adjusted the time spent in combat when encountering the Grey Wolves. They've also improved the system so that any of the following recurring quests are in progress or complete. It will not be displayed in the recurring quest tab, which is the daily for the Ocean Hekaroo, Ocean Stalker, Wanted Hekaroo, and Ocean Stalker again. They've also improved the system so that when a Crossroads quest during the King's Key questline for the Nova class is completed, the other Crossroad quests do not appear in the recommended list. Then we have the UI changes for the artifacts. They've changed the icons of all yellow grade artifacts except max stamina. Now you can tell at a glance if it's an AP increasing artifact, accuracy increasing, damage reduction increasing, or evasion increasing artifact, included with the little symbol for if it's melee, ranged, magic, or monster. Similar for the life skill artifacts, they made that the XP artifacts look the same, while the mastery artifacts look the same, and special artifacts also get their own little symbol. The life skill is also represented on each of the artifacts. Overall, I like this change. It's always good for the, well, people that might struggle with reading. This definitely helps and is very inclusive. I'm happy to see them making this change. There's also a small change that the last selected grade of fish set for the auto discard will be maintained. They've improved the purchase cancel feature during the Pearl's Blessing event. They've also added some fixes for the web where adventurers' profiles could not be viewed, or other mouse back buttons needed to be pressed twice in some announcements, and they've improved the unnatural layout of the OpenID account linking page on mobile. Then we have just general modifications, fixes, and issues for visual fixes and, well, movement speed fixes on the sailing logs if they were below 100. Overall, no big change from global. So we'll go into the events now. We have Rise Adventurers Show Your Skills. It's the Black Spirit Trials Part 2 coming this week. The first challenge is to conquer the Red Battlefield. There will be 2 quests available from the Black Spirit. You can gather 5 battlefield tokens or 25. And when you've completed these quests, you get 200 million silver, enhancement kits, and mystical spirit powder, or Bronstone, Sturdy Forest Thread, and Corrupt Oil of Mortality. The second one is completing all 3 dungeons in Elvia. After completing all 3 dungeons in Elvia, you get 1 billion silver, and you get to choose one of the dungeon pets, which is really nice. You have a choice between the Monoceros Petrachium, Cartios or Latron, or Marichan and Tarkus. Their special skills are listed below. So for the Monoceros, we have the hostility detection with weight limit increase. Petrachium has hostility detection and combat XP increase. Cartios has find resources with skill XP increase. Latron has auto fishing time reduction with durability reduction resistance. Marichan has taunt monsters with a death penalty reduction. And Tarkus has find rare monsters with item drop rate increase. All of these quests will be removed once the event ends, so make sure you collect the rewards. And this will continue next week for the Black Spirit Trials Part 3 for Node Wars and Part 4 for the Archer Leaderboard. Then we're going to the Great Ocean with double Sailor XP and shorter cooldowns. So with the addition of the First Mates and Sailor presets, they're bringing out a small event, so sailors who used to only visit Velia or Ilia are also now making their ways to the shorter port of Feria, which includes diligence, honest, strong, powerful, quick, realistic, curious, quick-witted, and born in the sea sailors. You can still buy the sailor contract certificate from Filiberto Falassi in Port of Feria. And there's a special appearance of more innocent sailors at Port of Feria's beaches. And the average visiting time for all sailors is now reduced to between 5 and 10 minutes. And overall, there is the third part of this is double the XP for sailors when defeating sea monsters. So right now is a great time to reroll a lot of sailors, and probably a good time to go to the ocean. Then we have the 9th anniversary update. This is still the title batch that we got. This has definitely ended, but there is a new aspect to it. There's also the celebrate the 9th anniversary with the Flamenco dance. This will also come up during the Pearl shop section. Effectively, we have the code dance the 9th away. You can redeem this from now until March 27th. Then we have the Let 'em Cook competition. So you cook a yellow or higher grade dish from Black Desert and post a picture on the homepage Community Art Media Event Forum. You title your post with your region, Let 'em Cook, and the name of the dish. There is one caveat. You need to post a paper with your family name in the picture. So this is a requirement. There is 3 winners on NA and 3 winners on EU, with a permanent title called Let 'em Cook, with a Canapé Classic box. And participation rewards include Supreme Cooking Repair Utensils, Special Food Box, and Endless Adventurer Seals. Then we have the Make Your Mark Wallpaper Contest. March 6th to March 27th. You have an opportunity to make your mark on the Black Desert community forever. You take a screenshot that best exemplifies 9 years of Black Desert and share it for a chance for it to be made into an official wallpaper. There are quite a few requirements for this. So first off, you need to use screenshot mode to capture a stunning spectacle in game and make sure it's wallpaper worthy. So do plan ahead. You have to share the screenshot on social media with the following hashtags. So hashtag Black Desert, hashtag 9th anniversary, hashtag 9 years of Black Desert. This needs to be done on Twitter, Blue Sky, or Instagram. You also need to include your region and family name in your social media post, and only one social media post is required. So you can post it on one of the above, as I mentioned, or multiple. You also make a post of your screenshot in the events section on the forums, in the region 9th anniversary WP, included in the title. There again, make sure your region and family name is in the forum post, and also include the link to your social media post. Winners will be selected through an internal voting from the Pearl Abyss staff. Further requirements are the game graphics must be set in remastered mode, the texture quality must be high, screenshot quality must be at least 4K, which is quite hefty of a requirement, and the watermark must be turned off. One lucky entrant will have their winning screenshot turned into an official Black Desert wallpaper, listed on BDO's official website for all existing and future adventurers to use. Then we have the Community Discord month. So you can check out the schedule below for public in-game events hosted by various communities in the Black Desert Discords. Find an event that interests you and you can attend. You can then type the keyword at the in-game general chat to receive rewards. So, for example, you go class Discord photo shoot day, NA Valencia, and then the appropriate keyword. So the schedule below is for the BDO class hub. There is a EU class hunt. Find the location. There's a Witch Wizard Discord is hosting a photo shoot fashion get together. The Guardian Discord is doing a Guardian photo shoot. Dosa Discord is a King of the Hill capture Brady Fortress. Completionist Discord is having a title showcase and mutant ogre hunt. BDO Guild Recruitment Discord is having a Guild Elephant race. BDO Shrine of Vidir or BDO Dark Knight Discord is having a Dark Knight photo shoot. Ranger Discord, a Rooftop Grand Prix, Discord banner group screenshot, and more. The Strut Discord is having a Carnivale di Calphion. Music Academy Discord is hosting a 9th anniversary music festival. The Black Desert Roleplay is hosting a storytelling event. The Muiquin Discord is a Pilaku Jail All versus Muiquin. Video Real Play, I think that might be a typo. Community Discord is having a RP community picnic and group photo. And finally, the Hashashin Discord is holding a Hashashin race through Valencia. The event rewards are 5 Endless Adventurer Seals, and also a title for 7 days, which is Event Enthusiast. Community Discords will also give out one of the following rewards depending on their server, which includes some Blessed Message Scrolls, Item Collection Scrolls, Giovanni Scrolls, and Premium Elixir Boxes. Then we have Find Vintage Screenshots and Videos. So another screenshot event, we have the Share a Vintage Screenshot or Video of your Black Desert Journey. The older the better. You can upload these again to the event forum page. You must title the post with a header of region and vintage and give it a title. Effectively, just post really old screenshots or videos, and you get a participation reward of Advice of Memory and 9 Endless Adventure Seals. Then we have the Fan Art Contest with Alienware. So you create fan art to celebrate Black Desert EU's 9th anniversary. You then post these again in the 9th anniversary fan art plus region optional title in the event section. There is an image requirement, so 4356 by 3096 at 300 dpi. And consider the bleed. There may be an area around the edges that will not make it on print. Also keep in mind where the hinges will be. Effectively, this is a laptop background template event, so you need to, well, take into consideration this template. You can download it. We'll download the PSD file, and then you pretty much put your fan art on that. Adventurers will be chosen as the winner. For the following amazing prize by Alienware, you will be able to win the Alienware M16R2 gaming laptop with an Intel Ultra U155H, 16 gigabytes DDR5 RAM, and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 470 with 8 gigabytes. And also, you will get the following for the runner-up: the Land of the Morning Light Snow Globe, Sky Balloon Mr. Turret Desk Mat, and the Black Desert Calendar. This is more details on the runner-up rewards. Finally, we have the Pearl Shop update into the final section. So first off, we have the Dance the Ninth Away Flamenco dance, which you can also purchase for 450 pearls. This dance can be done with another person. You effectively stand in front of each other and you start the process almost at the same time, which means you can sync up the dance. This also counts for the Together Now, where you stand next to each other and do the twist, which, as far as I know, is another one to be across from the person you're dancing with. They've also added some new packs. Again, an Artisan Memory pack. 3 of them. Then we have a Choose Your Brand Spellstone. I mean, that's discounted a bit. Choose Your Quadruple Maids, also discounted by 33%. 25% discount on the Choose Your Triple Resplendent storage box. They've added a 9th anniversary 90 Pearls Artisan Enhancement pack. Again, some Artisan Memories and Memory Fragments. Don't really know if that's really worth it. The Marnie's Processed Fuel with the new prices. Again, I think it's quite skippable. You have a single Choose Your Resplendent storage box for 90 pearls. That can be worthwhile to save some CP. Then we have some Mount Skill change coupons, Mount Skill XP scrolls, Elion's Blessings, inventory expansions, all for 90 pearls. Then we have additional discounts. This might interest you, a few people. We have the Karak skins getting a 25% off, which, if you happen to still get a coupon, can put that down a little bit further. And finally, the Captain's Medallions are also 25% off, going from 500 to 375 pearls. There is a limit on the Captain's Medallions of 40 purchases per family. And that pretty much covers everything for this big patch of events. Thank you everybody for joining me. If you like this and if you found it helpful, like and subscribe. That is always helpful. And everybody have a great day. Let's get into it.